Dispatch.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Officer Ballin with the Ankeny Police Department. The reason I pulled you over, you don't have a sticker on your plate to tell me when it's expired.
It's January. I have it at home. I bought this car and I need screws, and I'm going to tell you this. I don't have a front license plate on my car because I don't have screws for the that. But I have papers at my house and they expire in January, but I paid for them. My car is registered and everything like that.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
I do not. I have a picture of it. I can show it to you.
Sure.
I'm so sorry.
Where's your driver's license at right now?
It got taken.
Okay. Where are you coming from tonight?
I was just at a friend's work.
Friend's work?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your destination now?
I'm going to my work now to meet up with some friends. I just got my nose pierced today, so I know it's in here because I had to have my ID for that. How's your night going? Just started?
Yep, just started.
Like just get like on?
Yep. About a half hour ago. The thing I was going to ask is when we were coming up this way, it looked like you about hit the curb back there.
My friend called me. She was with me. We're going to the same place.
Okay.
She's messaging me right now, but she called me.
And then do you have the registration and insurance?
I have my insurance on my phone. I don't have my registration. My paper is at my house, at my apartment right now. I just moved and I bought a new car and all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Stuff happens.
I know I should have it in my car.
Yeah, you just gotta have that paperwork.
I know I need to put that sticker on my car. Red. I just found it the other day too when I was unpacking. I was like, oh, I should put that on my car. I texted it to my
Mom.
I do have a valid driver's license, I promise.
640 info, run name, number.
Oh, here. I had dyed hair and stuff like that, but I probably...
Can I have it, thank you. You said the insurance on your phone?
Yeah. I don't know if it was... I don't know if you need to see.
You're looking for like the cards that show the dates, yeah.
Yes.
The only other thing I wanted to ask is how much alcohol have you had today?
I had one drink.
One drink.
I had one.
I was just smelling a little bit.
Yeah. I had an old-fashioned one.
Where'd you have that at?
It was on first.
So you have a fake ID?
I don't have one.
How'd you get the drink?
Because I know one of my friends works there, so I just went there for one.
They just didn't ID you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's between that and almost hitting the curb back there. I know you said your friend called you, but I need to make sure that it's all in the up and up. Would you be willing to just do some field tests for me, show you're safe to drive?
I got arrested already for DUI, and I...
Tell you what, hop out, we'll chat a little bit more.
Okay. You want me to start my car out?
If you want, it's up to you. We'll just walk back here in my car.
Am I getting in your car?
No, just hang out right here under 20.
I promise I'm okay to drive. I didn't have too much to drink or anything like that.
About where scale of 1 to 10, how important is that to you?
Impairment?
Yeah, important. How much are you feeling the effects of it?
2.
2.
I especially because I already got pulled over for this. I'm not drinking.
But how long ago was that? And you're still underage, still drinking at the bars and then driving away from them. Like I said, these tests, I want to offer them to you. If you're not impaired, it'll show that. But
see, I've read about these tests though, especially because I've already done all these tests, and I feel like I shouldn't do them again because I've read so much about them, saying that they're bad, and like even a sober person could not do well on the tests. And
it's up to you if you want to take them or not, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to offer them each to you so you understand. I know it's 2 months ago, but I don't know how the officer explained them, but so I'm just going to do this like, because I've never met you. We haven't interacted like this. Quick. Do you take any? If you decide to take the test, like I said, simple test, walking and balance style test. The shoes you're in, I see they're like slip-ons. If you decide to take them, it's up to you if you want to kick the shoes off or leave them on, whatever's more comfortable for you.
I feel like I shouldn't do the test though, because I was told that I shouldn't do it.
I'm just going to run through it just like I said, just like I always do every time. Real standardized. Okay? Just like these tests, they're all standardized. They're backed by a bunch of studies. I do it the same way every time.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be fair if I didn't offer you the same opportunity to offer everybody. Anything in your mouth, gum, chewing tobacco, you know. Alright. So like I said, I'm just going to offer these to you and I'll explain them. So this first one is an eye test. It's called the horizontal gaze and nystagmus.
I know.
I would ask you to follow tip of my finger to your eyes. Does that sound like a test you would be on? You know?
I want to say no, because I feel like I've been told to say no.
It's up to you.
Like what? Explain it to me. Okay. Okay.
I explained it.
Okay.
Did you have a question?
I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm just really scared.
Just deep breath, shake it out. Like I said, these are standardized tests. We offer the same to everybody to see if you're okay. They're backed by several studies, 3 major studies. So there's science backing them. Okay. And like I said, if you're not impaired, it'll show that. If you are impaired, it will show that too.
Okay.
So Each of these are consent-based.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to take them.
I don't know. Because I already have, like, I haven't even, for my other one, I don't know what the right thing to do is right now. I don't know.
And unfortunately, you're 18 years old. You're able to make your own decisions. You're an adult. It's just one of those. This is one of those points in life where you just got to make a decision, and it's kind of go from there. You make whatever one you think is best. That is your choice. Do you want to take this eye test? Do you want to take the horizontal gaze and sideways gaze?
I don't want to do any of them because I've been told that they're not good and
Is that a no? I don't take it personally. Like I said, it's your choice completely.
That's fine.
Then I'll move on to the next one. I understand that's a no. You said you don't want to take any of them. I'll explain it. The next one I'm going to offer you is a walk and turn test. I would ask you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down a line, turn taking a series of small steps, then walk back down that line, again taking downhill. Does that sound like a test you would be willing to do?
I know all of them. I know all of them. I feel like I shouldn't do any of them.
Is that a no to this one then?
I feel like, yeah, I should.
The next test, you should say no or you should take?
I should say no. I feel like I should say no.
I just want to be clear.
I know what's going on.
I just want to be clear. The next test I have for you is called a one-leg stand. I'd ask you to stand on one foot, either right or left. It's your choice for about 30 seconds. Does that sound like a test you'd be willing to take?
I don't want to do any of them. I don't want to. But I don't need to get arrested again.
I understand.
So I don't know what to do right now.
Is that a no to that test?
I can.
Do you want to take it? Do you want to do all of them?
Yeah, I just don't need to get arrested again. I'm 19 years old. I've had a drink tonight, as a 19-year-old would, and I don't want any more trouble than that's already going on in my life right now.
So, do you want to take the eye test?
Yeah. We can do all of them, if that's what you want,
It's not what I want, it's what you want. It's your choice what test you take.
But
Do you not want to take them then?
I would rather not do any of them. But
so then the last test I have for you out here is called a preliminary breath test. Okay?
Okay.
That is the machine that you blow in and gives me a reading of your breath alcohol content. Is that a test you would be willing?
No, they tried to do that the first time. And they told me no.
So, here's what's going to happen now. You're 19. Our police department is a block away. I'm going to take you over there. I'm going to read you the paperwork. I'm going to offer you another test. Probably something like what happened last time, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything on your person that I need to be aware of? Do you carry any weapons? Do you have any property on you? Okay. I see that you're just wearing shorts. You mind just like showing me behind your shirt here to make sure you don't have anything tucked in here? Okay. Is your phone in the car? You probably want that. Is it alright if we grab that?
That's fine.
If one of us park your car so I don't have to like...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We'll walk over here for now. I'll have you have a seat in the back.
I'm just going to park the car right behind Come and Go. If there's a good parking spot right back there,
Yeah,
I'll lock and come back with it.
Yeah.
Am I good?
We'll walk right over here and have a seat in the back.
Oh my god.
Was your friend texting you that I was behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what... Perfect. Hang tight.
As if she wants her purse.
Probably. I'll ask her. You want anything else out of your car? Do you want your purse?
I would love all of those things, yeah.
Purse, phone, keys? You're going to get time to make plenty of them.
So am I under arrest?
So right now you're being detained pursuant to 321J.6. That's the implied consent law. Basically, anytime you drive on the roadway, you have implied that you will consent to chemical testing if there's reasonable grounds that you're impaired. So basically this is me invoking that state's test. Yep, so you're detained, you're not under arrest, but I'm going to invoke implied consent, meaning that I'm going to offer you a state administrative test that basically involves your license and possible revocation of it. So, understand, sounds like you just went through this. You have a state action on file, correct? So, you're already in the process of the first one, so you're kind of familiar with the process at this point. But as questions come up, you just feel free to ask me, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. 640 NFO, copy transport.
You're taking me to the department right now?
Yep.
And then
I'm going to offer you that test. Transporting one female from my traffic stop to the Ankeny Police Department, starting 0. Say again. And I can't tell you what's going to happen as far as like bail or any of that. Right now, I'm just one step at a time. We're going to go and cover the paperwork, and I'm going to offer you this test, okay? It's going to be a breath test. I'm going to request a sample of your breath. Go through this first. I'm going to give you this to follow along. We're going to be reading the implied consent advisory. It's this part between these two lines. The implied consent law requires that a peace officer advise the person of the following. Refusal to submit to the withdrawal of a body specimen for chemical testing. will result in revocation of your privilege to operate a motor vehicle for 1 year if you have not previously been revoked within the previous 12 years under the implied consent or drunk driving laws of the state, or for 2 years if you have one or more revocations within the previous 12 years. If you are under age 18, the revocation will be for the above periods or until you reach age 18, whichever is longer. Refusal to submit to a blood or urine test for drugs other than alcohol or a combination of alcohol and another drug constitutes a refusal, and the above-mentioned revocation periods apply. If you consent to chemical testing and the test results indicate an alcohol concentration of 800 or more, or if the test results indicate the presence of a controlled substance or other drug or a combination of alcohol and another drug in violation of 321J.2, the Department shall revoke your privilege to operate a motor vehicle for a period of 180 days if you have no revocation within the previous 12 years under the drunk driving or implied consent law, or for 1 year if you have one or more previous revocations under those provisions. If you're under age 18, the revocation will be for the above periods until you reach age 18, whichever is longer. If you're under age 21 and the test results indicate an alcohol concentration of 200s but less than 800s, your license will be revoked for 60 days if you have no previous revocation under Iowa Code Chapter 321J within the previous 12 years, or 90 days if you have a previous revocation under Iowa Code Chapter 321J within the previous 12 years. If you hold a commercial driver's license, the Department will disqualify your commercial driving privilege for 1 year if you submit to the test and fail it, you refuse to take the test, or you're operating while under the influence of an alcoholic beverage or other drug or controlled substance or a combination of such substances. The disqualification shall be for life if your commercial driving privilege was previously disqualified. These actions are in addition to any revocation under Iowa Code Chapter 321J. Having read to you the appropriate implied consent advisor, I hereby request a specimen of your breath for chemical testing to determine the alcohol or drug content. Before you answer, I have another thing to go over with you. That would be this form here, and be this one to follow along. I'm covering your 80420 and 321J.11 rights. 80420, communications by arrested persons. Any peace officer or other person having custody of any person arrested or restrained of the person's liberty for any reason whatever shall permit that person without unnecessary delay after arrival at the place of detention to call, consult, and see a member of the person's family or an attorney of the person's choice or both. Such persons shall be permitted to make a reasonable number of telephone calls as may be required to secure an attorney. If a call is made, it shall be made in the presence of the person having custody of the one arrested or restrained. If such person is intoxicated or a person under 18 years of age, the call may be made by the person having custody. An attorney shall be permitted to see and consult confidentially with such person, alone and in private, at the jail or other place of custody without unreasonable delay. A violation of the section shall constitute a simple misdemeanor. You have the right to call anyone for any reason, including a family member and attorney. You have the right to see and consult a member of your family or an attorney, or both, should they come to the place of detention. If you wish to speak confidentially with an attorney, you have the right to a face-to-face, unobstructed, confidential, and private meeting with an attorney, should they come to the place of detention, free from video and audio recording. You have until, let's see, it's 11:50 now. We'll go 12:15. So you have until 15 after to exercise these rights. 321J.11. Let's back up here a little bit. So it says reasonable amount of times. 25 minutes sound like enough time?
Yeah.
Okay. So 321J.11, taking a sample for test. A person may have an independent chemical test or test administered at the person's own expense, in addition to any administered at the direction of a peace officer. The failure or inability of the person to obtain an independent chemical test or test does not preclude the admission of evidence of the results of the test or test administered at the direction of a peace officer. Upon the request of the person who is tested, the results of the test or test administered at the direction of the peace officer shall be made available to the person. Any test result or refusal of the offered chemical test will be used against you or admissible in administrative and criminal proceedings. You have the right to refuse the offered chemical test. You have a right to an independent chemical test only after consenting to the officer's requested chemical test, submitting a satisfactory sample for testing. That test would be at your expense. So here's your phone. Like I said, I refer you back to your 80420 and these bullet points. I'm going to sign the bottom of this form. There's a spot for you to sign if you choose. It's up to you. It's just stating that you're advised of it. Just let me know if you want to sign or not. I'm just going to borrow the pen back. 4640. Yes, ma'am. Feel free.
I don't know what to do right now. I don't know if I would blow under or over. So I don't know if I should blow. And I'm sitting in front of paperwork, and I don't know if I should sign it, and I don't know what to do. I got pulled over because I didn't have tags on my car, or I haven't put my sticker on my car for my registration yet. And
I haven't had her phone hearing yet, so that's why there's that state action on file. She is valid. She shouldn't still be valid. It's just that state action. this would obviously shouldn't be convicted yet.
Yeah, it's just going to be a first, and then we'll have a DOT amendment for the seat there.
Yep.
So, yeah, no worries. You should start talking about it. Well, that explains it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Anything weird? You can hang out if you want, but otherwise, it's up to you. You can hang out, and then if something pops off, you can take off. So.
I need a middle. I'm at the Ankeny Police Department, right now, and I'm sitting in front of paperwork, and I don't know. He's asking me to blow, and I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't.
Is that still your address? No. Did you write down your current address for me?
I don't know if I know my current address.
We'll get it. You keep talking, okay? I don't want to take away from it.
Huh? Yeah. Because I like swerved and almost hit the curb, but I was on the phone with somebody, and that's why. And I don't know if I should or not, because there's a bunch of paperwork sitting in front of me right now, and I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do right now. He just asked me, and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not. I don't know if I blow over or if I blow under, because I'm so small. I had an old-fashioned tonight, and a friend made it for me, so I have no idea if I blow over or if I blow under, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm gonna call see what he says. I feel like I shouldn't do that, though. I don't talk to him. I don't think he's gonna answer the phone, so I don't think there's any point in calling him. Well, then I'm gonna do that. Will you...
What do you think your current address is?
I have it in my email.
You waiting for somebody to call you back and calling someone next?
I'm probably gonna call somebody.
You can go for it. I thought you were waiting for a call back.
No. He didn't answer. He barked it. I guess I'll just figure it out. Yeah. I'll figure it out. No, don't apologize. You're fine. I'll figure it out. But, yeah, it's fine. I tried to call him already and he didn't answer. He's already tried to call him. Yeah, that's fine. You don't think you could come get me? If they do, if that is what happens later, like after tonight, after I sleep in jail, is that what you're saying? That's fine. I'm gonna call a friend. Bye. Hi. Oh, I got pulled over, because I almost hit a curb, and I didn't have, like, my stickers on my car yet. I didn't put them on there yet. And so, yeah. I'm sitting in front of a bunch of paperwork again. I will kill you. Okay, yeah, you should not do that. I have no idea what's happening. That's why because I almost hit a curb, and then I don't have, like, my sticker on my car yet for my registration. And he tried to, they asked me to do, like, the test or whatever, and I said no this time. So, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. I have no idea. She texted you, and you texted me, so yeah. I don't know either. It's okay. I guess I'll let you know what happens. I will. Yeah, I thought about that. Jesus fucking Christ. No, don't do that. I know, and I don't know how long that would be for. I thought I would rather, that's fine. I called my mom already, and she didn't. So it's fine. Like, she's just not gonna do anything. It's fine. Oh my fucking god, I'm supposed to work tomorrow, god damn it. Fuck. I just remembered that. Will you, if I'm in jail, if I end up in jail, will you see if you can find somebody to work my shift tomorrow morning? Will you ask, like, everybody? Because, like, that needs to not happen. So take mine if I'm in jail, then you take my night, but you should see if somebody can take my morning as well. Work my morning, because I work a double tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm supposed to. I'll call you. I'll try, yeah. I love you too, it's okay. Bye.
Copy. That's what I ran before I stopped her, so that all checks out at least. Thank you, Deputy.
It says, communications by arrested person is taking sample for test, and it says the person may have an independent chemical test or test administered at the person's own expense in addition to any administered at the direction of a peace officer. The failure and inability of the person to obtain an independent chemical test or test does not preclude the admission of evidence of the results of the test or test administered at the direction of a peace officer.
Upon the request of person who is tested, the results of the test or tests administered at the direction of the peace officer shall be made available to the person. And I don't even know what the fuck I just read. And that was the same way it was. And any test result or refusal of the offered chemical test will be used against you or admissible in administrative and criminal proceedings. You have a right to refuse the offered chemical test. You have the right to an independent chemical test only after consenting to the offer's requested chemical test and submitting a satisfactory sample for testing. This test will be at your expense. That's what it says. Am I supposed to sign this too, or is this?
No. So this one's just for you to follow along with.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that? Like I said, any questions you can ask me.
There's 3 papers in front of me. 2 of them were read to me verbatim the first time, and that was, I don't know what the fuck. And then the one of them is for the sample for the test. And I think it's like if I don't test, then they can take my license for like a year, and if I do, then it's like 6 months, depending on what it blows. And I have no idea, so I don't know. Call you? So should I call him and ask him what I'm supposed to do since he like knows again? Ooh, okay. That's a lot. Yep, I'm gonna call him right now and see what he says. I'm sorry to call you so late. Mom told me to call you because you might know what to do. Something like that. I got pulled over, and I've had a drink tonight, and I got pulled over because I almost hit a curb, almost, and then I haven't put my stickers on my car yet. Like, it's registered and everything is paid and everything, but I haven't put my sticker on there yet, so I got pulled over, and now I'm sitting in front of like a bunch of paperwork, and I don't know, I have no idea what the right call is right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, especially because I've already done this before, and yeah. So I should do it anyways, and that's why I feel like it's worse. So like if I do blow over, then that's a worse, because this is already a thing, and I mean, they asked me if I wanted to or if I didn't want to, and they told me that I didn't have to, and so I did it, and I thought that was better. Yeah. So there's no like less suckier options. It's because I know it sucks either way. Either whatever the fuck happens, it sucks. But yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. I'm small, and everybody told me that too. After my first one, they were like, "You're small," so it's probably, I'm a small kind of person. So if I had one drink, because the legal's like 2 or something like that, and you like blow under. So then, no, I know that can't happen. That can't be a thing. It's always me too. I do know, but I don't know, and I don't know what the right call right now is. Well, I guess I don't know. If I do get arrested tonight, would you come and get me? I asked Mom, and she was like, I don't know what she even said. But it was... Yeah. The first time it took forever. They told me I'd be there for 2 hours, and then I was there for like 8. It's okay. It's fine. It'll be whatever. Yeah. I know it's gonna be fine, but I know, and that's what my lawyer kept saying. Your life's not over, but yeah. Apparently. I think I get another phone call if I'm probably going to be in Fulton County, and then I'll probably call you from there. Can I do that? That's what happens. Okay. Okay. Thank you for answering. Bye.
Say we're about 6 minutes over that time.
Yeah, I'm...
Look at this part first. What's the...
Could be wrong. Let me Google map it.
The next question is, about 8 minutes over that time, do you feel like you're finished exercising your 804.20 rights?
What are those rights?
Basically phone calls and such. Anything that's in this murder happened.
Does this have to happen like right now? If I want to talk to my lawyer, does that have to happen right now?
Yeah. Are you talking like later in Polk County, or what are you talking?
Like tomorrow, probably. Whenever he wakes up in the morning and sees that I called him.
It's up to you if you want to try and call him.
I did call him already. He didn't answer.
Okay. That's generally why I asked. Do you feel like you're finished exercising those rights?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just move into the next question. I'll just restate this. Having read to you the appropriate flags and advisory, I hereby request a specimen of your breath for chemical testing to determine the alcohol or drug content. So what I need to know is if you consent or refuse to the test.
Nope.
Refuse?
Yep.
So I'm going to mark this here. What this says is, having been read the Black Sun Advisory, I refuse to submit to the withdrawal of specimens requested. I'll have you sign here on this line, stating that that's your statement and that you refuse, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk in here. I'm going to run the machine. That way it sends up a copy of your refusal to the DOT. Real quick, all I have to do is I have to drop off most of my kit into this locker. No way, okay? Do it. It's up to you, again, if you want. I don't want to keep you out of service terribly long. We're not going to be in there for very long. Alright, here, go ahead and hop up. Hopefully he was nice. I don't think he's ever been mean.
Really?
I've never seen him. Did you come here last time?
Last time I got to jail and they let me make like phone calls. Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just got my nose pierced today. They're gonna take that out.
They might have to.
Yeah.
You said it took a while last time when you got down there?
10 o'clock in the morning, and they told me it'd be like 2 hours, and it was not 2 hours.
The jail told you that?
The police officer,
Okay.
that guy told me it'd be like 2-3 hours.
Did you bail out?
They had cash. They paid cash, and then apparently it takes longer if you pay cash for
Oh.
bail. Yeah,
That's interesting.
I know.
Usually with nonviolent offenses, they try to turn and burn so that they're not holding people there terribly long. What time was it last time? Do you remember? When you got to the jail?
I got pulled over about like 3 something.
Okay. So you may have gotten, did you get done with this process at like 5? So for the jail to go quick, you have to be booked in by 5 o'clock. If you're booked in before 5 a.m., that puts you on the list to be seen by the judge. So it puts a timer on how quick they have to get your shit done.
Like what did they call that when you see a judge in jail?
It'd be like your, I think that's like your initial. It sets your bail essentially.
They told me it was like $1,000.
I'm not sure. And then I know you got a hold of your mom.
I didn't cry this much last time.
It's understandable. It is true what they're saying is it's not the end of your life. It's not the end of the world.
No, but it just sucks.
Twice in 2 months, you might want to start considering the choices.
Something.
You're 19. Don't be going to the bar and having your friend pour you a drink, knowing that you're underage. Because now she's put herself at risk for her job. Because he.
Yeah.
Okay. Understand puts them at risk.
I know.
So what this is going to do is, did you do this last time?
No.
You refused last time.
Okay.
Is that what you? That's what I'm asking. Did you take this test or refuse it last time?
What is that test?
The breath test.
No, I didn't do any tests.
Okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to run through the test, and for 2 minutes, it's going to expect somebody to provide a sample.
Okay.
If at the end of that 2 minutes nobody's provided one, it says, did you refuse? And I'll mark yes for refusal. If at any time during these 2 minutes, for any reason, you do change your mind and you decide you want to take it, you just have to pick up the tube, create a tight seal around the end of it, and blow a long, steady breath. I tell it to everybody. I have, believe it or not, had a couple of people that right in the last 30 seconds decide, screw it, and then provide it. It's just the last opportunity I provide you. Again, explain, standardize, I provide it to everybody. So you have a shift in the morning where you work at? You say 1 over the top?
What?
One over the top is the bar. Is that what you said the bar was that you did friend
I feel like I shouldn't tell you.
It's on the camera, so I'm just gonna rewatch it.
You're right.
Who's on
It
first?
used to be Grumpy Goat.
That's why I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, it's a new one.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Okay.
Huh?
Over the top is the ice cream place.
Yeah.
I'm just
Pleasant Hill. That's Pleasant Hill.
yeah, I'm just a fan. Is it like what happened with Grumpy Goat?
The owner's a piece of shit.
Oh, fair enough. And this just asked one last time. You still refuse?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So, effective 10 days from the date of this notice, your privilege to operate motor vehicles in Iowa is revoked pursuant to Iowa Code Chapter 321J for a period of 1 year and shall remain revoked until you post proof of financial responsibility as required by Iowa Code Chapter 321A. Also, effective 10 days from the date of this notice, your privilege to register motor vehicles in Iowa is suspended pursuant to Chapter 321A and shall remain suspended until you post proof of financial responsibility with the department. You are ordered to send or deliver all your plates and registration certificates to the address at the top of this form. For revocations under 321J2A, registration privileges are not suspended and you are not required to file proof of financial responsibility. In addition to revocation of your motor vehicle license or non-resident operating privilege, the Department of Transportation also orders you to satisfactorily complete the following. 1. A course for drinking drivers is 12 hours as provided in Section 321J.22 of the Code. And 2. Evaluation and treatment or rehabilitation services. Effective 30 days. You don't have CDL. You're required by law to surrender to the undersigned peace officer all Iowa driver's licenses or permits in your possession. This entire notice is not valid as a temporary license because you already had it taken away. Do you have any questions as far as this stuff goes? So, I know you didn't ask, but something I will advise you of. You have one of these impending. You have one of these impending, correct? You have a phone hearing coming up for it. This one is still for a test refusal first, because that first one hasn't been decided on yet. Once that one is decided, it could affect this one. Does that make sense? If, during your phone hearing, this is a possibility, I don't work for the DOT, but I've seen this happen. If, during a phone hearing, the DOT decides to revoke you at that time, they could amend this up to be a 2-year.
Yeah, that's what my dad was doing.
Okay. Just understand that they could run it consecutive, so it would be 3 years.
That's what he didn't know, but he talked about that.
And understand DOT is...
For 3 years? Okay.
It's like, that would probably be the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Understand the DOT works with lawyers, they work with the state, all kinds of weird things happen in the courts, so I just want you to not be totally blindsided if you and I have a phone hearing after this and they advise you this is going to be for extended.
Yeah.
You're going to get this pile of paperwork. This is your carbon copy of the test.
Okay.
This is a request for an appeal. This next form is breaking down the laws. That's a phone hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, we're going to look at hearing or appeal. And this last one's for a TRL, temporary restricted license, work permit, school permit, etc. Any questions at all? We'll head out here to my car. You go and just hang out right there in front of the car for me.
Hi again. Not good.
Would it be terribly awkward for you to stand here for...
You gonna be okay with that? I was scared of you. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
Tell lies?
Yeah.
So hey, this is the unfortunate part of the process. Like you said, we're going to get you down there well ahead of their 5 o'clock time. So I'd be surprised if you're there as long as you are. And if you've already been in the system, it's probably going to be the same. They just copy and paste it this time rather than having to enter everything.
Okay.
So, well, I'll just have you put your hands behind your back and throw some handcuffs on you just for the trip down.
Here we go.
And,
Yep. It's a very short trip. It's probably going to be like 10 minutes, okay?
Normally, if you don't ask me what kind of music I want to listen to.
Hey, I thought that was nice.
You said that was nice, though.
Yeah.
No, I didn't care. How could I care what kind of music was going to be on at that point in my life?
I ask everybody every time.
You shouldn't.
I do, because I'm like, this is going to be a crappy car ride. I'm very uncomfortable.
Either way.
Is what I tell
Either
people.
way.
We try to make
Doesn't
it.
matter.
We try to not make it as bad as it can be, but we
Yeah.
can't, unfortunately, make it perfect. So
Yeah.
I'll have you hop in. We'll get you
Okay.
down there as quick as we can.
This
Get you
way?
all handcuffed. Yeah, just be back there. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
I just take my camera off and set it down while I can hold it since I started. Yeah.
So the first time I got arrested, my mugshot was all over Facebook.
Where did you get on Facebook at? Oh, that's just mean. So somebody just gets on the webpage. Who has so little to do in their life that they just copy and paste mugshots from the jail onto Facebook?
I see that all the time. Be that bored.
Wow. And then also, just so you're aware, the charge is still just an OWI first because you don't have any prior convictions. I saw the vapes in the purse. I went to get those. You can't have those. You're on 21. I'm not going to charge you with them. But as I went through the rest of it,
I don't know. Somebody gave it to me.
sweet. Is that what you use at the bar?
No, I didn't have to use that. I just have it.
You don't know who it is?
No,
Like,
I have
at
no
all?
idea who that. No.
Why do you have it in your wallet like that?
One of my friends gave it to me because it looks like them, and they found it on like the floor of a bar somewhere, and so they gave it to me to use.
You know, it's like super illegal to like have that. You're essentially using somebody else's identity for whatever purpose, having it right there in your wallet like that.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that. I'm not going to do anything with it other than note that you had it. Okay. Just kind of for your understanding.
Yeah.
I'll finish up here. I'm going to put this stuff back, and then we'll get you in there. Okay. Say again. The nicotine. Are you 21? No. Like I said, I'm not going to write you a ticket for it because you're already like you're handcuffed. I'm not going to ask you to sign it, etc. But like I said, I'm just going to take it and destroy it. Unless, like, do you want a ticket for it? Slide out for me. We'll head right over there. I think they're already ready for us. So.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, what's up?
Will you pull my shirt on me so it's not off of me? If I get out my flannel, I can't.
It was like sticking you to the chair or something. I got all your stuff here. So. They get tired of waiting. You're just going to get a warning for registration violation, okay? I'm just going to put all your paperwork in your purse when I hand it to them. So I'm giving a warning, the DOT paperwork, and then the keys. So there, you got your phone, your keys are in there too.
Are they going out this door?
They
went that way last time.